contest is set for one fall. Approaching the ring first from India, standing over 7 feet tall, weighing 420 pounds, the Great Khali!
Great Khali is a former world champion, Mick, but what I still can't get out of my mind is the image of how this man has absolutely manhandled the Big Show in the past few weeks. Just a couple of weeks ago, he lifted the Big Show's 441-pound frame high in the air and delivered that devastating Khali bomb.
Seemingly with ease, manhandling him in a way that we've never seen the Big Show manhandled before. But you have to wonder, after the catastrophe at the Punjabi peace offering, do we have a very angry giant on our hands?
Well, the olive branch was extended. Khali giving Big Show the Ganges River water, some scotch, a goat, and a chicken. Big Show said
an arrival of this man, the Big Show.
And his opponent, standing at 7 feet tall, weighing 441 pounds, the Big Show!
A match of titanic proportions. After Wrestlemania, Big Show came to the ring on Raw and said, no one's getting in my way. I'm about to take over World Wrestling Entertainment. Well, the Great Khali strutted right
go on
down
record
the
as saying, I don't predict a night of short arm head scissors and headlocks here. This is going to be a war.
Never before in Big Show's career has he been tossed around the ring. Like, went for the slam and
Big Show out.
Hey, and then slam and countered by Khali.
A big clothesline sends the Show out.
Hey,
and I know it bothers Show. And it may be part of the reason for his return that...
there's the Khali.
I would ask Show, how would you fare against the Great Khali? And I think he came back in part to prove the point that he's the dominant big man in WWE.
Mick, do you believe it could be psychological? The fact that Big Show's been tossed around like he never has been before in his career.
It has to be. You're talking about a guy who made a livelihood out of being on the horizon. Made a livelihood out of being the big, the strongest. That's not the case in this matchup. Not the case in the...
At size 18, boots into the temple.
Biggest of the strong.
And Khali is methodically picking apart this former world champion. And Khali,
the strongest of the time. And that's not the case in the league. But in this case, against this opponent, could that loss of weight actually be working against him? As you see, he just can't generate the torque necessary to live that even bigger Great Khali.
And a beating that Big Show has taken so far certainly has an effect on his power. And here is the nerve hold that Khali has implemented in the past to wear his opponents down.
Now, if you see, he's concentrating that nerve hold on the right trapezius. Now, what that will do, it will send a numbing sensation down to the fingers of the Big Show. And I wonder, Michael, can the Big Show form enough force with that big right hand?
Big Show back to his feet. And Big Show with the big man off his feet, but couldn't hold it. Here's the cover. Khali may have Big Show and a kick out at two.
Be working against it. As you see, he just can't generate the torque necessary to lift up the even bigger Great Khali.
And of course, the beating that Big Show has taken so far certainly has an effect on his power. And here is the nerve hold that Khali has implemented in the past to wear his opponents down.
Now, if you see...
this could be over. Hook of the leg. Show may be out, and somehow just powers out with the shoulder. But think about how much it must take out of Big Show every time he's got to power out of a cover, Mick. There's the Khali chop. This is the cover. Khali may have Big Show and a kick out at two. Khali seemingly was humiliated by Big Show's actions. You want to get them compared to referee Jimmy Corderas. What a slam! He did it! Show cover. Can he pick up the win? Hooks the leg. He got it. No. Kick out at 2.5. Going for the Khali bomb. Khali has done this to Big Show before just a couple of weeks ago. Show slam with authority. The cover. Big Show has slayed the Great Khali.
The winner of this match, the Big Show!
What a hard-earned victory for the Big Show.
Well, in the Battle of the Behemoths, Big Show telling he can take a pounding and come back. But you have to wonder, what does that do to a guy like the Big Show psychologically to suffer that type of a beatdown?
You saw the physical beating Big Show took in this matchup. Look at the way that he's holding that right arm. The right arm he needed to deliver the devastating choke slam.